What's up, guys? I'm Anika.
I'm Isaac.
And this is Raves
and Reviews.
Reviews.
And we're back with another reaction video for you guys. This one is a music video. So, you know how our last few music videos have gone.
Yes.
I've still not been able to upload the Nicki Minaj one, and YouTube will not let me. That is why it has not been back. Last time I uploaded it, I got a copyright strike, and they almost shut down our page. She's just hearing that for the first time, by the way. Yes. So, I am not trying to upload that video anymore. So we're just being aware and cognizant of how we move with videos from this point forward.
Yes.
Now, with that being said, we have a music video reaction for you today by Mr. Jake Harlow. Last time I saw him,
Jack
my apologies. Jack Harlow. That's called Nail Tech. It's the official video. The last time I saw him was the Lil Nas X video that we reacted to.
Industry Baby.
Industry Baby, yes. So, I mean, his flow is cool. A lot of people give him props. They don't really give him too much hate. So, here's hoping that that this is good. I don't really have much else to say because I don't really know much about him. So, we're gonna watch this video and let you guys know what we think.
All right, let's get into it. Make sure it's
She looks
turned up.
familiar.
Yeah, that's Young Miami from the City Girls.
Oh, are they dating?
I don't think so, no.
My nail tech knows how to keep it a little secret. I don't wish for my success, I speak it. I caught a buzz and you did too, but you tweaking. I look like I've been getting money, how reeking. You smell me, that's LV. Walk around with my chest out and my skin smooth, I'm healthy. I'm in a mix and I'm handshaking, but most of y'all can't help me. Most of y'all ain't wealthy. Most of y'all just dress like it. I caught the vibe that y'all giving off, and I'm trying to make myself less like it. This chick got a little Porsche body. I might let the bro test drive it. It's hard for me to get excited. I love music and stress about it. My city haunting, I'm co-signing this wave coming up next out it. Riding around in the shotgun and her Tesla. Hanging both
He is
my
like
legs
really
out
good.
like what's up? I got stakes and they too high, now I can't fuck up. I like girls that's down to earth.
That was a cool transition, too.
I don't take L's, I give them out and I chuck them up. First listen, they hearing this shit like what the fuck.
Yo.
That's what I thought initially.
That's my MO. Fam over gram, that's my MO. Fuck a close friends, I got friends that I keep close and they let it go while I reload. Like, TSA just opened my book bag up and my chain hitting like.
Yeah.
King's back in his hometown.
Yo, this is freaking good. Okay, Jack Harlow, I see you.
She down low, 3-point stands. I'm back there doing jack dance like.
Hey.
I'm not no fashionista,
All right, she got
but I'm tired up. And I know I gave up drinking,
All right.
but I'm high.
Who's Steve Jobs?
Told her I don't come from here, but you can try though. I'm not on top of this shit yet, but I'm that guy though. I take a look round at my cup and it's just wide open, big whip and it slide open. I notice they treat me like I'm chosen. Eyes open, heart.
Yo, he's really good. Oh. Yo, that was funny. The girl got up like. He's funny for that.
That's a double dipper right there.
You ain't one of my dogs, why do you hound us? It's very few of you I like.
That shot is cool.
A lot of y'all I don't trust. Cause 10 toes, that's my MO. Fam over gram, that's my MO. Fuck a close friends, I got friends that I keep close and they let it go while I reload. Like, TSA just opened my book bag up and my chain hitting like. King's back in his hometown when them wheels hit and I touch down, nigga. She down low, 3-point stands. I'm back there doing jack dance like.
Oh, that's like Kanye from All Falls Down, the video. That was just, he was paying homage to Kanye. That was dope.
Venmo. That's a Venmo sponsorship. Definitely can't use that.
I like the fact that it was called Nail Tech, and I think that, I'm not sure, but I think the guy that first was like went through TSA, went through the metal detector, that was Gucci Mane. I'm not 100% sure.
It looked like him.
It looked like him, right?
I was wondering that. I was wondering the same thing. All right, so I'm gonna keep it 100% with y'all. I do like his flow. I do. I like the way that he raps because literally when I heard it immediately, I started thinking about Industry Baby all over again.
Yeah.
I didn't get the song. I didn't get it. He said nail tech, and at the beginning they went to nail salon. I'm like, all right, cool, nail tech, and then it went everywhere else, and I didn't get it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at some of the comments.
Yeah, I don't get why it was called nail tech.
Let me
That's the only thing I question, like the name of the song.
How can you not like Jack Harlow? Love how he's reviving old sound but spices up his own style. Yeah, no one's really like. I was hoping that somebody could like understand what he meant and then explain it. But unfortunately, in the comic,
I'm trying to think what he might have meant. I don't get why it was called nail tech though.
Me either. I don't get it. He literally only mentioned nail tech once. That was the last time he mentioned it. He
That's
never
a
said
good
it again.
point. But either way, like you can see that he has talent.
No, absolutely.
For sure.
I did not say the song wasn't good. I said I didn't get it. I didn't get the video. That's what I mean. Not the lyrics. I don't get the video around the title of Nail Tech. But I mean that doesn't make it a bad song. I actually you know what? Like I told you guys before, anytime we do a music video, it's called playlist or no playlist. Will this be on the playlist? Could this be on the playlist? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I just didn't. This is that. I when I think about music, there's a lot of songs that I think about that are like better as audios versus videos. This is one of those songs where I could bump it as just a regular audio, not really worry about the video too much. That was really it. Other than that, though, I enjoyed it. I think Jack Harlow, I almost called him Jake again. Jack Harlow, I'm noticing, especially by the comments, that he's not slept on. I think by the time he did Industry Baby, there was a lot of hate towards him for doing that. Like how could you rap with a gay guy and then all this other stuff? But I think it's one of those things where him not feeding, and this is what I always say with celebrities, don't feed into the negativity that people are bringing to you because that only makes you look guilty. Jake Harlow was like, yo, y'all sitting there saying all this next stuff about me working with Lil Nas X. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just come out with another song, and that's it. That's how you roll. Like people look for controversy too much, and he even says in the song like he's making money now. He's blowing up. He can't mess that up.
But I will have to say, just to go back like to the video, I definitely feel like I felt like you were taking it on a journey. I really liked the video, and I liked how it worked with the song. Like when he would say something like how the frame was switched to now like something that he was talking about. Like when he said, "Oh, I opened up my bed, my chain hit," and like, bow. Then it went to the boxing thing. I thought that transition was fire. And I think like some other stuff too when he was talking about like with his feet sitting back in the Tesla, like when he did that. Yeah, he had some really clever lyrics. Like there was some really good lyrics. Like I'm impressed.
Yeah,
this is the first song I'm listening to him other than What's Poppin'. This is the first other song I'm listening to him. Yeah, that was him.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yo, I tell you, I get shocked. There's like if on TikTok, y'all remember when that thing was going like, I was like, damn, oh, that's like how that shit blew up. I worked with the artist that did that song. I didn't even know it was his until I actually met him. It's crazy because you have a tendency. It's funny because we're watching Love Is Blind now. You have a tendency to associate the voice with somebody, and then when you look at them, the voice doesn't match who the person is. And I had no idea that was him.
Yeah, you could definitely tell he grew up with black people.
Oh, did you? He dapped up every black person when the white boy walked up and he was like he white, but like he like in his soul, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could tell he got the spirit of cornbread somewhere.
Yeah, he got cornbread.
He had some collard greens a day in his life, and he had collard greens. He didn't have the regular collard greens that be made all improper. He had the collard greens that had the neck bones and the ham hocks in it. He had the unhealthy collard greens, and you could tell.
You could tell he grew up with black people.
Because every time I hear this boy rap. Every time I hear him rap, I'm thinking back to this thing at Industry Baby. You know, he's like, I'd send it back with my handprint on her ass cheeks. That's not what I heard initially. If you actually listen closely, what I heard was, I want some baked mac and cheese with some cornbread.
And don't get it confused, like, because I know some people say like, oh, so this is what sounding black is. No, this is not about him sounding like a caricature of what black is. Like you could tell he had that smoothness. It was no force slang.
Understand
he
something
was
very
smooth
quickly?
with it. He would, you know what I'm saying?
Let's make something perfectly clear right now. When someone says you sound black or you're talking black, they're not talking about the accent. What they're talking about, well, sometimes they are talking about the accent, like Aquafina, but we ain't gonna get into that. But they're mostly talking about the AAVE, African American Vernacular English. Like how we sit there talking about, y'all, me, y'all, we ain't doing that, now gotcha, things like that. That's what they
But like how Jack Harlow would say hitting instead of like hitting. You get what I'm saying? He said hitting, like he had like, for example, like this, like it's like he learned from doing it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like he learned from
right, but he's not
just
but
seeing
he's not,
it on TV and
not,
then trying to imitate it.
Yeah, and the issue that people have with these type of things, and the only reason why we brought it is because a lot of people will sit there and say, because we said, he grew up around black people and all that other stuff, they'll sit there and say, well, it's not wrong if he does it. Mm-hmm. You have to understand something. When a person imitates black people with the sole purpose of becoming successful, and then after they become successful, they completely switch how they've been acting, what you were doing was not sincere. It wasn't you. You were pretending. That's why people are having issues with Aquafina, because I watched the clip of Aquafina talking in black accent, and that shit made me mad.
Yeah, that was infuriating.
It made me mad.
She was overdoing it. Like, it was like you could tell she was exaggerating it.
Yes.
You could tell. She knows that and you know what makes me mad about when people do that? And not, this had nothing to do with Jack Harlow, but what makes me mad about when people like Aquafina over-exaggerate accents like that is, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have black people in your everyday.
That's not how
that black people don't talk like that.
Yeah.
You know that. You might have a black person that sounds this way, one sounds that way, and one sounds, So it's like, for her to even do that, like,
it's just crazy. Jack Harlow, you can definitely tell that Jack Harlow has African American influence. Obviously, he's in the hip hop game, so clearly you're inspired by African American culture. But as far as I can see, he's not making fun of it. He's not profiting off pretending to be something that he's not.
That is who he is.
That's one of the things about Eminem. Like Eminem never pretended.
That's who he is.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that Eminem isn't. That he doesn't have his moments where it's like you might need to dial it back a bit. But Eminem has never pretended to be something that he's not.
That's who he was. That's where he grew up. That's what it was.
Jack Harlow definitely he's been inspired by the African American community.
I think he probably was. Of course, he was inspired by but definitely he grew up in it. He's from it. Like,
and that's the thing. White people can definitely grow up in black environments, and just like black people can grow up in white environments, and you can become a part of the environment that you grew up in, meaning how they dress, how they talk, how they act, and all that other stuff. But again, when you're doing it for the sole purpose of, doing this gets me views, it's like when a black man dresses up as a black woman and imitates this whole ghetto ratchet style. That's exactly the same thing. That's not how they act, but you're pretending to do that because that gets you views. That gets you famous. And then when you become famous, you immediately toss that shit away, and you just be you. Yeah. Aquafina went from talking about
like Justin Bieber, like Miley Cyrus.
Aquafina deadass did a video. She's talking in a blacks and talking about, you better get that bitch, and I wouldn't fucking do that if I was like talking like a black.
You're going in,
and then as soon as she gets famous and she becomes mainstream, y'all all saw her in Shang-Chi. That accent was nowhere to be found. Nowhere. So that was a bit of a tangent, but it's necessary because we need to be able to separate the artist from the issue. That's important. Jack Harlow is not an issue, and it's not an issue with him performing the way he is and talking the way that he is, because there's nothing about him that's like, I'm doing this as a caricature of black people.
And you also know the difference too, because when you hear like Aquafina talk, it's like you could tell, you're like, she not black. She not black, because no black person would literally sound like that. Like, it's like, even if we're pretending, or like we're pretending to be like a chicken head or somebody like that, we would not even make our voice like that. Versus like Jack Harlow, it's like you have to sit there and be like, if you don't even know what he looked like, you like, he black.
I didn't.
You're not even questioning it. Then you see him, I
thought that was popping was John B. Yeah, John B.
You don't even know.
John B. is white, bro. John B. is white, and when I saw John B., I'm like, bro, what? One of my favorite songs is "Don't Talk" by John B. And y'all know the song. Don't listen to what people say. They don't know about you. That's John B.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, what? Just like that's what I'm talking about. Like it is very possible that this is just who you are. That's very, very possible. Just like you have black people that go up in certain areas and they talk very, very. They call it talking white. That's not it. You just speak proper. You enunciate. You have an extensive vocabulary. And yes, some black people can become stuck up because of those things, but that doesn't negate the fact that where they grew up is a part of who they are, versus somebody pretending to be something. You can grow up in Louisiana and have an accent and don't sound like the typical white girl. That's not the issue. The issue is when you're doing all of this and acting like this and all of other shit.
You can't exaggerate.
That's how you perceive. That's how black people have been portrayed.
Yeah.
Because if you don't grow up seeing that, why are you acting like that?
Exactly.
And if you don't grow up, if you've never heard anybody talk like that, then why are you talking like that?
Yeah, your friends don't talk like that.
That can't be how it is.
Like, come on.
Yeah, it was a bit of a tangent again. This was a 3-minute video that's turned into a 15-minute video, but it's called Rants, Raves, and Reviews for a reason.
Yeah.
This video we reviewed and ranted, and it will definitely be on the playlist. Jack Harlow.
I'm actually about to listen to this again.
I do like the song. I don't get the video. That's my only thing. I just don't understand the video. Like, you talked about the transition between him in the bag with the ice and then going into the ring. Don't get it. I don't get it.
Maybe if we watch it again, we'll get it. I don't know.
Possibly. We'll check it out again, and maybe in the next video I'll come back with a better explanation as to what I thought about the video. But as of right now, we're going to thank you guys for watching this video. We're going to thank you guys for listening to us and riding with us and subscribing to us. Like I mentioned, we're going up in subscribers, so we appreciate of that. We have more reaction videos coming for you guys. What do we have in the works? We have another Peacemaker reaction video coming. Yes. We have another new series that we're going to be reacting to coming as well. We're not going to tell you guys what that is until we actually release it.
Just gotta see.
I'm not sure what else we have in the bag, but we have more stuff coming to you guys. So please be on the lookout for all those things. Oh, actually, we have another movie that we have to react to that's coming next week, Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yes.
I dropped a review of the trailer. We're going to do a movie reaction to that very, very soon. So it'll definitely be dropping next week. So make sure you guys be on the lookout for that as well.
All right, guys.
I'm Isaac with Rants, Raves, and Reviews.
And I'm Anika with Rants, Raves, and Reviews.
Thank you guys for watching. And in the meantime, in between time, we'll catch you in the next one.
Peace.